entire rest of the match.
Way. I did notice that they were at 10 and we were at 1 at one point.
You had 4.5 blocks in the fifth set. You only had 4 the other 4 sets. So,
Wow.
so you finally got the block to come together.
Yes, it's good timing.
That
was my coaching. Start blocking.
Absolutely. One of the things we noticed, obviously, the obvious change bringing Maggie in, but the big one was getting your middles involved. Lauren and Marissa were kind of non-existent in sets 1 and 2. Getting them involved kind of took some pressure off your Penn players, I thought.
Yeah, and right away when Mags came in, we got some kills out of Marissa, which I think got her momentum going. And, again, we think we've got weapons all over the place, so we've got to continue to work to use all of them. I think that's what will make us difficult to defend. We do, I thought we rode the Jaylee train a little bit in fifth game, but we told Mags if we got the pass to go to Marissa because they were starting to release. So, we're definitely comfortable with any of our hitters.
Long match going back to set 1, and Aaron and I it wasn't a really well played set 1 by either team, to be very honest. We had kind of sloppy, no flow to that. They were able to come out on top. The second one was the one that hurt, where you were up 6 points heading into the latter stages. They go on a 6-0 run to tie it at 17 and went back and forth, but then they're able to finally pull it out.
Right, and that's the discussion we're having with the team. We're playing good volleyball. I thought we played a good game. Kinsey said a good game. It wasn't that we thought it was poor volleyball, but we gave up that run. We're in control of some games, and we're giving up that 4-point run or something along those lines and letting teams back in. And honestly, in the third game, we did the same thing. We were up again, and we let them come back in it. The fortunate thing was that we pushed, late in the game and came up with some big plays. I think sometimes we get a little bit passive. We make an error, and so then we swing kind of hard. And if we're playing top 25 teams, we have to swing for kills all the time and have the guts to say, okay, I didn't get a kill that time, but I'm confident that I can get the next one.
And I know the fifth set's always the big set, but I thought the fourth set was really key. You guys are down 23-20 for all the world.
Were we really?
Yeah, you were.
I blocked those things out.
And you come back and tie it up, and not only tie it up, but then go 24-23, have a set point opportunity. They tie it up. You finally win 26-24. But that really kind of showed what this team is made of, down 23-20. They're only 2 points from the match.
And I talk about the arsenal of building that, and I think we needed that. Because our non-con schedule, we've continued to talk process and that we've gotten better, but we needed to figure out how to win against a good team. So it was great to do that. And I told the team in the locker room, I had told myself as we started the fifth game, my post-game speech was going to be the same. I'm proud of the fact that we rebounded. I think we played great volleyball. Obviously, it's great to get the win and get the reward. And this team needs that reward. We have set up a brutal non-con. And when I set it up, did I know so many of the teams were going to be top 10? No, but we've continued to preach process, but you want to have some reward on the process. And, they've continued to get better. I think, even this weekend, each game we've continued to play a little bit better, and that's what we've got to continue to do. And now the season starts over. It's 0-0 as we enter conference play.
This really was a great tournament. You look back on this and the teams that were here, and you can kind of look back and say, we came out of here 2-1 and had the chance to win the third one. I know you got beat 3-0, but you were in every one of those sets against Wisconsin. And you look back on the competition, you kind of have to feel sorry for K-State and the fact that they're going to ride home and say, what did we do wrong? We played really well, and we went home 0-3.
Susie Fritz is one of my very good coaching friends, and I do ache for her because that they, go 4 against Wisconsin, but that was a battle. And played, I thought, phenomenal volleyball, but they didn't get rewarded, unfortunately, with a win. So,
And 5 against Arkansas, they lose, and 5 against you.
Yeah, exactly. So, I do ache for them. I've been in that situation before, and it stinks. But Susie's a great coach, and she'll be able to get her team back on board. They're playing great volleyball, and they'll have that'll be a great win for us.
A lot of people look at the stats and think Jess Bird didn't have a very good match. Maybe hitting-wise it didn't show, but that young lady was all over the floor.
Defensively, doing
she was
things.
Terrific.
Yeah. And came up with some big kills at different times. I think Jess is, still coming back, and, I love what Jess can do, and I think, we haven't had a lot of time to practice in the last couple weeks because we had the midweek game, and we rest Jess some because of her knee some. I think you're going to see Jess continue to improve throughout the year, and that's going to be, really key for us. But, like last night, yesterday, she played really well, and Jaylee didn't hit as well. We've said all year when we get both of them playing at a high clip, then we're really going to be difficult to defend.
And then you have Taryn Cloth, who had obviously her best match
Correct.
as a freshman here today, and she's just looking like she's getting a little bit more confidence out there.
And she needed that.
Yeah.
We actually brought her in this morning, and we got some reps, and we know what Taryn can do, and we know it's going to be a process. And she needed to see, hey, you got this thing. You're going to do a great job. We trust you. So I'm really excited that she had a great match today.
This is a big boost to the team going, as you indicated, in the conference season.
It is. I think if we'd lost, I think we could have recognized what was good about this match. We did a lot of things good, win or lose, and obviously a 15-13-15 fifth game match, it could have gone the other way. But there's, we all know as competitors, coming into practice on Tuesday after a win is going to give us a little bit more mojo. So I'm thrilled for them because they have continued to stay the course with some tough losses. And so I think, it's nice for them to get rewarded with a win today.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You enjoy the win.
I will too.
All right.
Thank you.
Kirsten Booth with us, and that's going to about do us for us today. Erin, any final thoughts that you have about the match? We've kind of said it all.
I think we have. It's just an exciting day and an exciting match, and glad to see the team coming back from that 0-2 start to take the victory today against K-State.
We'd like to thank you for listening and all the fine sponsors for Creighton Women's Volleyball. Creighton University, Coco Key at Ramada Inn Plaza, Complete Nutrition, Creighton Federal Credit Union, Fernando's, Lamar Outdoor Advertising, Subway, Dr. James Bimbo Pedro Dental Offices, the Omaha Chamber of Commerce, and Vintage Financial Group, a NABCAP Advisory Award winner. So for Erin Swanson.